All right, guys, we are back for another Dokkan battle video. So, they tweeted out some info right here. Now, this is something I've been expecting was going to happen. I mentioned this a couple of times that, okay, the worldwide download celebration, which the memorial stone right here, this used to be a major part of the worldwide download celebration, right? The lead up into it, players would get a memorial stone for every 50 stones that they've used over the last year, right? This is something that Dokkan has been doing for quite a while. Now, usually it's for the worldwide it's always for the worldwide download celebration, right? That celebration they moved and they put in the spot where Tanabata used to be, because what they did was they took the worldwide and they just made it like basically sync up with where the global anniversary was. And they had the part 1 banner start on like the global anniversary day, because the celebration is literally meant to be, and this is, what we threw out for years. Like, it's very simple to sync the game up. Both versions celebrate the JP anniversary, both celebrations celebrate the global anniversary. And that's what they did. Like, very obvious. All right, like, very obvious to do. Now, there used to be a major celebration in that time slot for JP. While Global is doing its anniversary, JP would be doing Tanabata. Like, historically for me, like, like my biggest month of the year would usually be like July, because both JP and Global were in like a major celebration and there was just a maximum amount of content, right? Well, now that Tanabata celebration is being moved into September. Now, it is not going to be called the Tanabata celebration, because the Tanabata celebration is for a date literally in... Wait, you know what I gotta get? But it's for... It's a holiday, literally in Japan, right? I do want to get up that little... I've got that image. I'll pause in 1 second if I can't get it up quickly here. Nope, I got it right here. Right here. Yep, here we go. Boom. So see, Tanabata, this is where, the global anniversary was, and then Tanabata right there. And that's being moved to September, right? And then this is where the memorial stones are going to be coming into play, right? So there's the JP anniversary, the Global Dokkan campaign, which is meant to celebrate the global anniversary, and then now we're going to be moving into this, right? So, the period where they're going to stop summoning is on the 20th, right here. The 20th of August. So we're going to be getting a Peppy Gal banner coming up. Seems like they are going to do Peppy Gal stuff. Some people are expecting it this week, maybe like the 14th or 15th. It's certainly possible, but I don't think so, because historically the Peppy Gal's been like the 14th or 15th. But that's with JP having a Dokkan Fest, like the 31st of July, 30th of July, somewhere in there. So it's, banner every 2-week kind of territory. That's what the game does. So I'm expecting the Peppy Gal banner next week. I think we'll probably see the Tech LR Super Saiyan 2 Gohan as kind of like the content for this week. And then next week would be probably Peppy Gal ECA's Peppy Gal banner. Videl would be one unit. The other one could be Goresh throughout Arinsu. I like that idea. I like Ran Fan maybe from one of the tournaments. Ran Fan's never really gotten a TUR, right? There's a couple of different options, so maybe something like that we could see next week. Maybe exciting heroine battle, boss rush. And then this would then lead us into, I don't know. I think we're probably not going to see the banner, like, actually drop until potentially after the live event. Let me actually pull up the info for the live event, because I think, they might reveal, like, first-hand look at animations or something like that at the actual live event here. Yeah, right here, guys. September 6th, right? I gotta imagine that this is going to give us, kind of like the first look potentially at what the character is. So we might not see like the banner come out until like the 8th or something. Like, that just seems that is so far away. So it's like we could really be in for quite a wait if that is going to be the case, the 7th or 8th. I mean, we have basically a full month until the next Dokkan Fest is going to be pretty brutal. So another reason why I don't think we're going to see Peppy Gals this week, because let's say they drop the Peppy Gals on the 14th or something, 15th, right? We're not getting another banner until, like, for 3 weeks. Seems seems excessive. We'll see. We'll see. So, all right. So we're going to get the Memorial Stone as a gift and new campaign starting in September. Get 1 Memorial Dragonstone 6, a gift for every 50 stones used. Look for further updates. Now, here are the previous banners. This is the 2023 Worldwide Download Celebration. This is the 2024 Worldwide Download Celebration. So we could see what they're going with. It's always the Golden Week characters are kind of the ones that are front and center right there. So for this year, it'll be Fat Boo and Angel Super Saiyan 3 Goku. Funny enough, both of whom are still effective in the current content because of the way it's structured right now. Like, this short, explosive content works very well for Super Saiyan 3 Goku and Fat Boo. They could be very, very effective in there. In terms of, like, the latest Dokkan Fest that comes out, it's usually the end of July character, right, from the previous year is what it is. So here, yeah, exactly. That would be Pan. Pan is that one. So for this year, it's going to be Roshi. It'll go up to Dokkan Fest Roshi. I wish I had a good listing of just, like, the order of Dokkan Fest exclusives. I mean, unless I would go into, like, my own box and sort it, like, that way or something. But, so we could go back to Dokkan Fest Roshi. Let's go by the, remember, the JP release order is kind of like the canon release order. By the way, here's the Peppy Gal units from last year. So we had the 2 EZAs and the 2 new banner units. I anticipate the same thing. This year it would be Chi-Lai and Fasha as the banner units, and then for the actual new Symbol characters, again, maybe Videl and Ranfan, Videl and Arinsu, you know, something along those lines, right? Okay, so we had Roshi. Tak UI Goku's the Dokkan Fest seller. He obviously wouldn't be on the banner. So Physical Rose would be on there. And then, you know, we kind of just be going back and back, right? So, like, Fat Boo, Angel Super Saiyan 3 Goku. We'd have Topo, you know, Tech Super Saiyan Vegeta. Some of these characters in some content, you know, can have some value, right? You know, there's also First Form Frieza. Then we'd get to, you know, the New Year's dual Dokkan Fest as well, which, of course, is Hirudegarn and the Dragon Fist Super Saiyan 3 Goku. So it's like all of these types of characters are going to be on there. Remember, you will be able to use, it's a very high number to potentially grab individual characters as well. Let me actually pull that up. All right, guys, here we go. Here's my video from a year ago. So August 29th, I had 2,758. Am I gonna have, I'll have less this year, right? I definitely would have less. Have I, man, oh, yeah, guys, I promise I do not, like, oh, okay, I've talked about this before. I have, like, a defensive mechanism in my brain now. I really retain limited information about these summons. Oh my god, I got shafted on Tao, didn't I? Holy fuck. 2 hours? But I have limited, like, remembrance of these summons, dude. It's like a defense mechanism. Because I've had, at this point, so many of these banners where we just get crushed. PyCon, 40 minutes is good. Oof, that's at 2.5. Cell's an hour and a half. I don't know. We'll see. I remember Super Vegito was legendary bad. Like, pulling all the Super Vegito characters. I actually ended up doing a couple of summon videos, which I mean, almost never do, right? Usually I like to just try and get it all done on streams here. Damn, 2 hours for this? This is a carnival. I love how it always brings up the Yakuza opening I do for the streams. Well, not always, I guess, but a lot of the time it's just bringing up the Yakuza openings, man. Crazy. Yep, there it is again. Whoa, what is that guy doing, man? Crazy. Yep, Yakuza. Yeah, that's up there a lot. All right, well, anyway, we'll see. All right, so 2,758. Let's just go ahead and jump up a little bit. I do make sure to show these, you know, again, so I can easily reference this in videos later on. So here we go, right? Remember, we'll be able to go into the Memorial Stone shop. I obviously use this. Yeah, here. Let's wait till I'm start scrolling down a little bit. So you'll be able to get tickets with these, or you can pick up individual characters. The 150 stones is actually, I think, pretty close to what a free-to-play player would expect, by the way. Like, that's around the level that a free-to-play player, like, you could expect you'll get. Is, like, somewhere around it's, like, 150 to 200, like, in that range, right? That's usually, like, the amount of kind of, like, free-to-play stones, stuff like that. So you can, if you want, pick individual characters. I would probably encourage the usage of tickets here. You know, to do as many summons as you can with the tickets, but I mean, you know, who knows? I mean, you could just do whatever it is that you want to, right? Like there's gonna be a lot of potential summons and currency and stuff like that, I think, in this celebration. So remember this right here. This is gonna be the last kind of like major celebration of the year, right? Then we go into October, which is usually slow. We'll see what November looks like too, by the way, because before November part 2 would always have Heroes stuff, but Heroes is done, right? Heroes is done because some dumbass at the top of Shueisha who hates Dragon Ball with everything in his body and wants to eliminate all Dragon Ball, as much Dragon Ball as he can, decided to cancel Heroes, which means we lose it in Dokkan as well. Stupid. Absolutely moronic. But because of that, maybe we're just going to get another Yellow Coin LR in November. Probably what'll happen, but we'll see. We'll see. So, let me know what you guys think. Confirmation that the Memorial Stones are coming is good. And you know that if you use any stones up until the 20th right here, this is going to be used for the Memorial Stone 6 we'll get this year. So, or wait, no, excuse me, 21st. I'm a goose. The 21st. It's the 20th last year up to the 21st right here. So, let me know what you guys think. Thanks, guys, for watching. I'll catch you guys next time.